Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a quick video. I wanted to show you some soil that I'm using to fill up this 33, well actually it's a 31-gallon trash can. And I'm sifting soil, trying to get all my stuff together to finally start my garden. So y'all remember when I did the rice challenge? I believe it was May 2025. If I find the link to the video, I'll add it in the description. And I had this bucket that was full of all kind of stuff. Let me show y'all what it looks like a year later almost. All right. Hopefully you can see inside the bucket what it looks like. Y'all, this is so rich. It's so light and fluffy. And I had to go back and watch the video to remember what I had put in this bucket. And so at the bottom, I would say probably like the bottom fourth, it was just waterlogged peat moss. Then I added I had some bone meal that had spilled. So I put the bone meal, I had soil, then I added some compost. I don't have holes in this bucket, so everything, you know, that was in there is still in there. Y'all, this is full of earthworms and everything. I think this is going to be so rich. So I'm sifting this through. This is a 1/8 inch mesh, and this is 1/4 inch. So I'm kind of double sifting it, and I'm just doing a little bit at a time. And I'm going through and sifting it. Y'all, look at that. And then it just crumbled. This is so... I think this is going to be some really good soil to add. And so I'm just like shaking it, shaking it, shaking it. You should see it coming through the bottom. And it's just easily going through. And it's full of earthworms, full of earthworms. And see, like these little balls, they just crumble. They just crumble. I think this soil is going to be very good, and I'm adding it to soil that I already sifted that's in here. I just can't believe like how light and fluffy it is, because it's so dark it looked like it'll be heavy. Now the bucket itself was heavy. The bucket definitely was heavy, but y'all look at that, how it just like crumble. It's gonna be some good soil. So I'm adding all of this. I'm trying to get at least 3/4 of this can. I have another trash can that's like a little bit over half of just peat moss. I have a bag of perlite, and I think I'm gonna mix some of this soil to make my seed start and mix. And I know most people have a soilless medium, or I might do the peat moss, the perlite, and I have what did I do with it? I had these earthworm castings that I got from Costco. I might add this. I have a little bit left in the bag. The rest of it I put in my Folgers coffee can. Y'all know how I'm putting stuff in my Folgers coffee cans. That make it easier to work with instead of having to dig through big bags or boxes or whatever. I just fill up my coffee cans, and it's a lot easier for me to work with. So again, like I said, I'm just sifting through this, and whatever like it's still too large to fit through, I'm just putting it in here. And y'all know how I do. This is the stuff that'll go at the bottom of my containers. This was stuff that was like leftover, sifted from other soil. And this is like, I call it trash, but this is just like the larger pieces of stuff that didn't break down fully yet. So that goes at the bottom of my container. And then I put the finer sifted soil at the top. This is peat moss after I had sifted it. This is the larger pieces of peat moss. Again, I might just soak this. I was thinking about just soaking this and letting this break down a little bit and then sifting it again. I might, you know, we'll see. I just wanted to show you, so y'all know me, hashtag waste not, want not. So the soil for the rice challenge, y'all, were not 1 grain of rice germinated, not one. Now I did have 2023 seeds, and I don't know, maybe that had something to do with it, but for not 1 seed at all, y'all, to germinate, that's something ain't right. See, here's an earthworm. This is a small one, but they've been having some big ones, and I just let them go down into the soil. I definitely need the earthworms, so I don't mess with them. And yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. So see, this is like at the bottom, and I could sift this some more, but I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in this container. It's still gonna be used, and I could crumble it up with my hand and sift it some more, but that's all right because I still have the rest of this 5-gallon bucket to go through. So that's it. I just wanted to show y'all that. I know my face wasn't in the video like the whole time, but I just wanted to show y'all that. That's all I have, y'all. Peace.